Hola clase, soy el señor D. Estoy aquí con otro video. Esto es para ti. Necesitas un papel. En este capítulo vamos a usar el papel morado, el papel violeta, lo que sea. It's a half sheet that you should have gotten. We're going to write this down on that. So just work with me as we go through here. Vamos con el rojo. So we're going to learn possessive adjectives, and I will try to write that in Español. Adjetivos posesivos. So just think about everything we've learned about adjectives. It must agree with the noun in number and gender. We'll see that in a couple seconds. But these are possessive adjectives. And we'll write them in Español and then translate them into Inglés. Tenemos que borrar esta línea. So we have mi. And again, we're back here with gráfica. 6 cajas. Mi. Tú. Remember, no accent means your. Down here we have su. Box 4 looks similar to the word nosotros. Keep that spelling though. Repitan nuestro. And if we're in Spain, we're going to learn this word, vuestro. And we have su again down here. So now let's translate these words. Possessive adjectives. My, your. This is a problem here. We have 3 translations for this su right here. Okay, you ready? So it can mean his or her. And if we're talking to someone and we want to show respect to them, principal walks in, we want to say, your tie looks nice. We would say su corbata. So this can mean your formal. Up here, this means our. This next box here, translating vuestro, you're talking to a group of people. Like, for example, if I'm giving you homework and we're in Spain and I go, your homework, your guys' homework, you all's homework is, I would say, vuestro. So this is your plural for Spain. Okay, this next word is plural as well, so we're looking at su here. Su from box 6, that can mean there, talking about a group of people, third person. Maybe there's a brother and a sister. They live together and you want to say their house is nice. That would be what this word is. And then we have also here, if we're not in Spain and you want to say your plural, if we're in Mexico and I'm handing homework to the class, I would say su tarea es. And that means that I'm talking to everyone. Here's a problem, class. Su can mean many things. So su can mean his. Su can mean her. Su can mean your formal, talking to a police officer. Your car is nice. Su carro. Can also mean their. And it can also mean your plural. Talking to 5 family members that live in the same house, and I say, your house is nice. Su casa es bonita. So su can mean 5 things. Buena suerte con eso. All right, let's look at some examples now. We will work through these. What I want you to do right now is write down mi amigo on your paper. And you can translate that to my friend. Mi amigo, my friend. Let's go to the next thing. This says me, and I put a space here, or a line. And then it says amigos. Let's go back to the top where I said, hey, these are adjetivos. These are adjectives. What do we do? Now, we had that whole idea of an adjective and a noun side by side. We flipped it. Red car, we'd flip it, carro rojo. You can see we're not flipping things here. It's kind of a direct translation from English, mi amigo. Well, we're going to keep this the same order, but look what happens here. We have an S, and I'd like you to box in that S, or underline the S, whatever, point this out. This is why I get paid to be a teacher, to teach you this, so you do this when you're using Spanish, learning Spanish, practicing Spanish, doing a worksheet, speaking, whatever. Here's an S on the end. It's plural. It doesn't say friend. It says friends, amigos. We add an S. Mis amigos. Here is a possessive adjective. They must agree. This is plural. This needs to be plural. It ends in a vowel, so we add S. Moving on, write this down. Tu maestro. That doesn't mean you teacher. That says your teacher. If you want to write this up here, tu with an accent means you. You can. Similar idea here from before. This says your teachers. So write this sentence down, or a phrase. Circle, box in, underline that S, and add one here. This is plural, so this needs to be plural. Tus maestros. Estamos en un restaurante. Copy this down. You're writing everything down that you see here, okay? Write everything down. Don't skip ahead and just write words. Listen to what I'm saying. Presta atención. Estudiantes perezosos. No seas perezoso. Okay, nuestro bistec. Our steak. This says our steak. Now, this ends in O. Bistec. If you check your notes, let's not be flojo or perezoso here. Mira, bistec. Dice aquí bistec el. El in frente de bistec means that word is masculine. Let's go to the next one. I have here nuestro with clase on it. Actually, you know, let's say nuestro a couple times. Nuestro. 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 Nuestro bistec. Our steak. Nuestra. Clase has been feminine forever. So here the O goes to an A. All right. You ever hear that phrase? It's used in movies a lot. I think I actually heard it in Meet the Fockers. Mi casa es su casa. That's that phrase means my house is your house. Make yourself home. A stranger is coming to your house and you're telling him, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. So this says your house in this context. I put that example there just so we could talk about mi casa es su casa. If you know the person and he's your friend, you wouldn't use su for you or your. You'd say tu, mi casa es tu casa, because he's your friend. You don't need to use the formal there. I gotta move this webcam here and do that. Yep. Alright, what I'd like you to do right now is copy these examples down on your papel. And then you're going to translate these by yourself. This is grade as in their grade that they get on a report card, not as you're in 8th grade. So copy those words. You can hit pause right now. I'm going to end the video, translate those, and we'll chequearlos when I see you next. It's actually, before I end this video, I want to go to another slide here, rapidamente. If you look here, you're going to be translating this by yourself. I'm not going to be here. I just want you to realize that this one is parents. This one would be siblings. I don't know what your book says. Siblings. The plural of father would be parents. The plural of brother would be siblings. Could be brothers. And then down here, number 40, I have it in, I have this in parentheses here. I'll tell you more about it in La Clase, but this means brother-in-law. I think there's hyphens there. If you have a sister-in-law, you just change the O to an A, of course. But the book should be able to help translate the rest of these. So, buena suerte con eso y hacer la tarea. Y vamos a vernos desde un poquito. Adiós, muchas gracias. Que tengas un buen día.